Hi, Rikka here, and today I want to invite you into realizing how massive of a difference that you make with your consciousness. And today I'm going to prove that to you so that you get a sense of how valuable that you are on this planet. So in 1952, there was a group of Japanese scientists who had been studying these monkeys for about 30 years, these Japanese snow monkeys. And in 1952, they gave these monkeys sweet potatoes that were covered in sand. And an 18-month-old monkey started washing her sweet potato. And then what happened is other monkeys began washing their sweet potatoes. And then something really magical happened in 1958. There became a space in consciousness where there was a tipping point, right? A tipping point within the monkey consciousness, right? That all of a sudden, all of the other monkeys on the neighboring islands began washing their fruit and their sweet potatoes and no longer eating the sand. Okay, so that may seem like, what's the big deal? Well, that proves to you that your consciousness right now, the choices that you are making to step into a higher level of consciousness, more love, more joy, more peace, more passion, more purpose, more of a meaningful life, all of that, it actually makes a difference within the collective consciousness. And right now, the entire world is learning from you. Okay, so take a breath and just breathe that in. Okay, you are a teacher on this planet, whether you're teaching or not, because you're informing the collective consciousness with the choices that you make. And as you step into a higher level of consciousness, it is that 100 monkey effect, where it begins affecting all of the neighboring islands, meaning the world. Now, I've experienced this profoundly in my work. Okay, like I've, flown to Australia, done an amazing class, opened up some like cavern of consciousness and possibility and an awareness of a greater life, a greater world, a greater love. And then the weirdest thing is, I would come back to the US, and it was like everybody already knew it. And I experienced that in my classes as well. Like, we break through something and it's so hard to break through and people are fighting and, they're trying to hold on to their own worlds, and then they get to a new level of freedom and they're like, hallelujah, this is amazing, oh my God. And like the next group that comes in somehow already knows it and is already cool with it. You're just like, what is happening here? Okay. So I've experienced it for the last 15 years. Every time I've broken through something, the next person already knows it, whether they were present for the class or not. Okay, so what if right now the same thing is happening in your life? As you step into more love, your family steps into more love. The world, your community steps into more love. As you choose to step into more magical possibilities, guess what? Your friends, your family are also stepping into more magical possibilities. You are here at this time to be your true self, to be aligned with this higher consciousness, to say yes to love, yes to joy, yes to compassion, yes to this new way of being on this earth. So thank you so much for being you. So take a breath and just breathe that in. And go ahead and say, in the name of Source and all that is light, by the law of divine grace, I instate your name. Okay, now accept that I make a difference on this planet. That I make a difference in my family's lives. That I make a difference in my community. I now accept that my consciousness impacts the world. That's it. Take a breath and breathe that in. Yes, I accept. Whoo! Yes, I accept. Whoo! Yes, I accept. Shh. Can feel that in your heart. in your belly, in your system, and allow yourself to walk through your life knowing this, being this, honoring this, being proud of this, celebrating this within you, because you are one of the 100th monkey. When this world needed Jesus, Jesus came. When this world and this consciousness needed Mother Mary, Mother Mary came. When this world and this consciousness needed Buddha, Buddha came. And guess what? This world and this consciousness needs you now, more than ever. So keep being yourself, keep stepping into that higher level of consciousness, because it is, in fact, making a difference for you, for your family, for your community, and for the world. Love you so much.